I'm on location today. Obviously, I'm not in my normal studio or normal set, so I have no idea what the lighting is going to look like, to be honest with you. And I have no idea what you're liable to see in the background. I'm out here at the Westin Hotel in Irving, next to the Convention Center, the Irving Convention Center, also right next to Bar Louie and the Toyota Music Event Center. So I just want to take a moment, though, and remind you that your story is your superpower. And this weekend, we started last night, but you can still sneak in today. When you show up, just tell Tim Gillette at the Video and Blog Con. I think it's blogandvideocon.com. You go to the website and register there. You can register and pay at the door. Just tell him that Loren told you need to come. Over the next 2 days, Tim's going to be talking about what it means to have a blog. How do you make revenue from that? How do you get your story out there? And on Saturday, I will be talking about what is your superpower that's buried in your story? How do you bring it out? How do you put it in play? How do you make it do something for your life to change other lives? I truly believe there's a superhero deep inside every one of us. And I truly believe that that superhero is the story that you've lived through. Now, there are a lot of ways to use that. You could be a Hancock kind of a superhero, the reluctant superhero who as a human was just he's a jerk, but he still had superhuman power. You know people who have stories and they're just jerks. They have superhuman power to hurt people, but they're still just jerks. That's what we're going to be talking about. How do you prepare yourself to be a superhero using your superhero strength, the power, the superpower of your story? We're going to talk about that. There's also going to be, and it hasn't even been revealed yet, it'll be revealed here on Saturday afternoon. You won't even know about it until after that revealing. There's going to be a conference coming up where I'm going to do a very small, very intensive 6-hour, 1 to maybe 15 or 20 people, no more than 20 people, conference where we'll be talking about your story, and everyone will get to the front of the room. Everyone will share their story. Everyone will have a chance to craft a story that they can tell in 2 minutes or less. That's my promise to you. Everyone who attends that conference. But if you want to know what you're going to do with that story once I've helped you craft it, you need to get to Blog and Video Con, which is the conference at the Westin Hotel. It starts at 8 o'clock this morning, runs through 6 o'clock this evening. We'll be back tomorrow for the same time frame. You have a chance to learn what it means to monetize your blog. If you've been teased with writing things, you've been told to write a book or start videos, to do a podcast like the Leading Leaders podcast, what are you waiting on? If your excuse is, I don't know how, I don't know where to start, I don't know what tools I need, this is the place. And there's even a chance to win a Mevo camera, which will basically do the recording aspect of it for you. If you are even toying with the idea of writing a book, writing a blog, doing a video series, this is the place to get started. If you're already doing it and you want to network with some other people who are geniuses in it, this is a place to get started. If you have no idea what your story is or who would even care to hear it, this is the place to get started. We will help you find your superpower and help you put it in play to change other people's lives. But you got to get here. You got to get here. Westin Hotel, Irving, Texas, starts at 8 o'clock this morning. If you're within an hour's drive, it's worth your trouble, even in traffic, to get here. You will not get this kind of information all in 2 days anywhere. I promise you, you won't. But you'll also meet some really cool friends. It's a small crowd. It's a powerful crowd. It's a group of people who can ask questions and interact with the people who are teaching from the stage. It's also a chance for you to get engaged and do something you haven't done before. I'm going to tell you a quick story because I know stories are powerful, super powerful. There was a time that I used to make my own t-shirts, like the one that I have on. Make my own t-shirts. Could you tell I made my own t-shirts? Yeah, it's intentionally subdued so that it's not over bright because on the back of the truck it's reflective. But when I first started making t-shirts, I had some that were horrible. They had the big square of shiny around the outside of them. They felt like they were made out of rubber when you tried to touch the shirt. Nothing good. Nothing good. So I bought a better press instead of a homemade iron. That didn't do the trick. So I bought better t-shirts, and well, that didn't do the trick. And so I bought professional transfers, and that didn't do the trick. In fact, with the professional transfer, I couldn't get the paper off the back of the stupid shirt. So I called the guy that I bought the transfers from, and I said, you ripped me off. I want my money back. I bought 1,000 of these transfers, and they suck. And the guy said, well, did you pop and stretch it? I said, did I? Who's he? What's it? He said, did you pop and stretch it? I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I bought the big press. I bought the best shirts. I bought the best ink. I bought the best transfers, or so I thought, and I still have crap for a product. He said, well, you got to pop and stretch it. And he walked me through the process over the phone that no one else either knew to tell me or cared to tell me. If you're here in the audience on Saturday, I'll tell that story in its entirety and you'll understand what I mean by pop and stretch it. But let me summarize it to say this. There are a whole lot of people who think they know, but they don't know what they think they know. And there are a whole lot of people who don't know what they don't know. And until you know, or you get that knowledge for someone who really does know, what you know may be wrong. I did it wrong for a long time. I'm challenging you to get out here to the Blog and Video Conference right here at the Westin Hotel in Irving, Texas. Go to the website, blogandvideocon.com, and you'll see what's going on. You'll get a better picture of it. But you should be here. And if you're not, you're going to miss out on the big announcement of that very small, very private 6-hour training course on unleashing your superpower, your story power. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.